I am going to pay for this. Hey guys, so we are going to be talking about one of the worst apps and sites ever that nobody talks about despite all of its controversy, problematic posts that never get taken down, never get reported, and problematic communities, most importantly. But we're going to talk about it. So today we are going to be talking about the site slash app called Quora. Now, before we just start throwing shade at Quora, let's tell the people who don't know what Quora is or what it's supposed to be for. Quora is a question and answer website where people go to find information. Every piece of content on the site is generated by users, meaning it is created, edited, and organized by the same people that use the website. After hearing that description of Quora, you might be thinking, well, why don't I just use an everyday search engine? Quora has some qualities that those other research tools do not. It allows users to create social networks and follow topics that interest them. It focuses on high quality questions and answers, and it enables users to vote on answers to highlight the most accurate information possible. Shout out to learn.g2.com. However, Quora is not like that at all. Let's just start with the fact that it is a very unmoderated app. And it's not the only one. I do want to eventually on my channel talk about how unmoderated, those apps are for kids to make friends, Yubo and Wiz and Wink and Spotifriend. We're going to look at those and see, what our kids are on. But literally, these companies, they do it on purpose. And they're just so lazy. And it's really obvious that they only care about the money. But that's for another video. That's for another time. Let's start off really lightly and just look into some funny Quora posts. And then we're going to get into some more concerning, serious posts, and including one thing that I saw on my feed myself that literally made me delete my account, had me upset for like 3 days straight, if that, and something that I reported on CyberTip. So even Reddit agrees and knows that Quora is insane and has a subreddit dedicated, and the subreddit is literally r/insane people Quora. We're going to go through some of my favorite picks. We have, is there any connection between Jay-Z having large lips and being a great rapper? The lips are an important part of the mouth, and rappers do use their mouth to perform their art. Now, I feel like this person was just high. I mean, I feel like they're getting somewhere. Like, I know what they mean, but also no. And Jay-Z is more of a producer than a rapper. And yes, Freddie Mercury did believe that his mouth and teeth shape allowed him to sing the way that he sang. That is why he refused to get surgery. Like, I see where their brain is, but like, nah. No. Okay, next one. Okay, and next we have, my cat is 11 months old. How old is she? Next beautiful question we have, does Donald Trump play Fortnite? Mr. Nick Letwin says, of course. He can deny that all he wants, but everybody plays Fortnite. I play Fortnite, you play Fortnite, your sister plays Fortnite, your grandparents play duos together. Everybody plays Fortnite, whether they admit it or not. This includes Trump. We need to just take this app down at this point. Nah, because OP said, can you get stronger muscles in your genitals by lifting weights with it? Is Ezra Miller normal? Nah, next question. So before we step into this point of the video, I do want to give a trigger warning because we are going to be into some more serious topics and some more disturbing questions, like not funny, like straight up disturbing type of questions. So if that, like really gets to you, I would recommend you click off or, skip. No shame in doing that at all. Sometimes you got to do that for your own sake, or just like watch it later, read it later. You know what I'm saying? So no shame in having to skip or take the video off. None of that, So we have, how can I offer my female boss a foot massage without offending her? You guys can just really read the answer yourself. Because I can't deal with it right now. Next, we have how do I know if my pets give consent? It's just disturbing, concerning, and once again, Cora is not moderated by any and all means. Like, you know, those Discord mods that never shut up. We need those people, but on Quora. But actually, no, because Discord mods are the people on Quora. So, never mind. Now, one thing I completely forgot to mention in the beginning of this video was how many abusive and toxic parents go on here asking dumb and bigot and problematic bigotry questions, um, and just telling abusive stories and really telling on themselves in the post. There's so many of these toxic parents on Quora. It's just and a lot of it, like, yeah, like a lot of people use this app for like attention and satire and ha ha ha, I'm so edgy, but also straight up these people have profiles, full names and accounts, and you can Google them, and these people literally, like, they're real people with like lives, like they're really about the stuff that they say, and that's what's concerning. And it's just like this app just has this open platform for such sickness. Like your 18-year-old son, your legal adult son, you're smashing laptops? Girl, what are we doing? Okay, so the question here was, can a 13-year-old date a 19-year-old? And open-minded guy commented, I say yes, his age is just a number in my book. If two people, gay, straight, spelled STRAIT, or black, white, are attracted to each other and it's loving and no one is forced or hurt, it's all been talked about and in depth and understanding of the dangers, then I just say enjoy the feelings of love. And if it gets sexual, then enjoy the pleasures and experiences. Be careful. And stay safe. So best wishes. You know, it's a lot of ands and buts and this and that and this and that. You even know this is dangerous and this is allowed. And of course, if you report it to Cora, they're not gonna care. They're not gonna they're not gonna do anything about it. They probably won't even see it. They probably don't even look at the reports. Pause to read. This is your punishment because you haven't subscribed yet. I found out my son likes to be dominated. My son is 20 and he does have a life. I ask him details about it and he says I would rather not tell you details about my life. Just know it is enjoyable and I am using protection, but that wasn't good enough for me. I had to know the details. My husband said you should mind your own business. He is an adult and I personally don't want to know what he does or what happens to him. But he's my son, so I have to know the details. So I went into his apartment when he wasn't there and installed a video camera and debugged so I could watch him. I saw that he has a 46-year-old girlfriend or friends with benefits partner, and they were having intercourse. And she was saying, do you like it when mommy does this? And he replied, yes, mommy, I do. Please dominate me, mommy. It grossed me out. Can't get it out of my head. I told my husband, and he said, you brought this on yourself. I told you you might find something out you don't want to know. How should I confront my son? Edit. Do not talk about how I installed cameras watching him. Talk about how he caught her mommy. There is, and I bet this post is still up. Now, if this really doesn't kind of like disturb you, this will. And when I reported this to Cybertip, it was some much more sinister comments. It was old men in the comments agreeing that they were touching their minor daughters, and no, minor nieces actually, specifically. One of them said they asked if I could. I'm so disgusted. They asked if they could touch them when they're 18, and like I said, even joking about it is disgusting, and those comments are now taken down. But I will post the thread in the comment section. And I saw this scrolling through my feed just because I would go on this app just to look at posts, just to, and sometimes you find some helpful stuff on Quora. I'm not gonna lie, but nope, no, not no. I'm done with Quora. I deleted my account. Now in the comment section, it's just a bunch of nudists. Now these are, when you scroll down a little bit on Quora, you see suggested questions. And the tea is on Quora, the answers are always worse than the original poster's question. Because, well, in this case, the answers are like, yes, let her show off her assets. And when before the comment got deleted on the should I let my twin daughter wear a nightgown, the comments was like, oh, she loves to show her, and it's so attractive. And I kid you not, the name one of the names was Sexy Bi Couple, and they're just girls. Like, I went through their whole account, and they were into, incest and all of that. And there are communities for maps, I believe, on Quora. I'm not going to check those because, for the sake of that, I have tweeted some commentary YouTubers like Ready to Glare and some ordinary gamers to like do content on this, and none of them have. Like, I know you saw my tweet. You saw my tweet, and none of them, they didn't. And I really wanted them to do a video, or I was waiting for some big YouTuber to do it because they had a bigger platform. But I'm like, I'm not going to wait. It doesn't matter. Like, it should still be like, this needs to be taken care of. And people need to know, like, this app is a red flag. It needs to be taken down. And it's been up since 2009. But it's not being moderated. Nobody uses it, really. And this app is full of kids. It's also like, hey, I'm 12 years old. It's a lot of like teen dating and teens, kids, communities on there. So it's really dangerous. And, even Twitter with the not safe for work posts, like, minors can upload that and lie. And I've seen minors be like, hey, I got a not safe for work Twitter, and lie about their age and say they're 20 on Twitter to post inappropriate content. And it's funny because if these apps really did care about its minor users, they would have, a separate space for their age group, and they would take more precaution and moderation and security into their safety, and to our safety. But that's truly not the case. And Quora is a perfect example of that. Just like Google Plus, and I'm so happy Google Plus is deleted, because when I was a kid, I used to be on Google Plus, and it's not a good place. Kick as well. Kick needs to be deleted. Google Plus needs to be deleted. Yahoo's already been deleted. Wait, Google Plus has already been deleted. Now we need Quora to be deleted, and it looks like very soon we need TikTok to be deleted. Twitter needs to go. They need to really fix their not safe for work policies, because there's no way. Like, they need to have like some ID sort of stuff to like post that type of stuff, because you could just do that so loosely. And throughout this video, you guys have heard me saying I reported to cybertip. If you have seen any like harmful acts towards children, abductions, or just any abusive acts to children, specifically sexual abuse online, in person, you can go to cybertip.org and fill out a form. I've done that. Yeah, it's better to just try than, to just let things slide, rather. And it's also better to report to Cybertip directly instead of Twitter and Quora, because Twitter is not going to take care of it, and Quora is not going to take care of it. And do you want to know why? Because it's self-explanatory. They don't care, and they don't care, and Also, it's business. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.